Hi, and welcome to another review of a series. But firstly, because this channel is about everything and anything and whatever, I wanted to do a hair review. I don't know the hair review, because as you may know or may not know, I've had braids for past week. So it means my hair is in the shape it was. And I started taking off those braids, and I am left with. Firstly, this looks really cool. Because I've got cool waves, and my hair is. Oh, fuck, sorry for microphone. My hair is not really straight, so it's really cool. It looks really cool, and I can do like this, which looks um, weird. It looks like because here you have this hair, here you have this braids, and looks kind of cool, kind of weird. I mean, kind of unhinged. Yeah, I don't know, some fucking weird horror stuff, but it, I really like it. I like the way it looks, and also I can do this. Wait. Cool, cool. I hope it looks cool. Okay. Sorry it took me so long, but now I have a cool ponytail that is really messy because it is part of those wavy hair, part of those braids. This here looks quite fine because it's different, it's weird, it's really weird. But I quite like this aesthetic. So that was a hair review. You see, you get this braids with the normal hair. It blends really well, in my opinion. Probably a lot of people would call it trash, but I kind of like it. Never mind. So, finally to the topic of this video, because this will be a review of first 3 episodes of Angel Beats. I thought it was Beats, but Beats. Angel Beats. And firstly, I found it because I really like watching series, as you probably already know. And I tend to take series that are deep and they are heavy, as Bungo Stray Dogs and Link Leak and some other stuff. And I don't end it or I stop at a certain point because I'm like, ooh, that's too heavy, and I feel in a certain way to watch this because I feel I want to watch something lighter. I don't feel really this emotional today. Um, so yeah, so Link Click is on episode 6 to watch. I've tried to start the 6, but I thought, no, I'm not feeling like this. I'm not ready for it. And Bungo Stray Dogs, I am at episode 10 of season 4, and season 5 is coming out, so I should get to that. But it depends on my emotions. um, I was searching for a other cool series to watch. Danny Moda, that's a really cool channel. It's promoted, but I'm quite small. I'm much smaller than him, so I don't think he needs a promotion from me. But quite a cool channel. I mean, I think I found him because it's our Bungo Stray Dog stuff, and also he's reacting to my favorite series, so I'm gonna watch it. Anyway, but quite cool stuff. And yeah, he was watching Angel Beats, not Beats Beats, and I thought, okay, it looks interesting because I've watched the beginning of his reaction. Okay, it looks interesting. Let's see what it is. And I thought, okay, it's maybe like some funny stuff, some funny stuff. But after 3 episodes, it hits hard. It it still tries to be funny. I mean, no, it's probably is funny. Maybe not my type of humor, but generally it is funny, light-hearted, compared with deep and emotional, which is great because that is my lovely way of. That is my way I like to try to live life. To to be deep but also funny, so that people don't feel the heaviness of it. I don't fucking know. Don't care. Never mind. Um, but yeah, really, it's really cool. It picked the pace. It hit hard at the third episode that I watched right now, and I thought, okay, it will be something special. It will be something more than just quite well. It will be something really good. So yeah, first episode quite fun. Some introduction. We don't know a lot. Okay, basically there will be review. I mean, this will be a review of spoilers, so be ahead of it. You can it seems like worth watching, and also stuff that I will tell you here. You can watch it, actually listen to it if you want to watch it, because I don't think I will spoil you a lot, because I still don't know myself a lot of stuff that is happening in there. But basically, people are in the afterlife world, and they cannot die there, but there is a way of them getting obliterated, as it was said, or something, and they basically then disappear, or I mean, get reincarnated. I mean, they don't know it themselves, because why would they? Like, they just happen to be there. And our main protagonists have amnesia about what his life before was, and it is sad because maybe the cause of his death had to do with some like brain injury, head injury, so that's the reason he doesn't remember. And the fact that they cannot die normally from physical wounds, because I don't know what exactly they can die from, get obliterated. But no, I have a theory after this third episode, but we'll see about that. But okay, because I want to get to the cool stuff, but first I gotta explain. It goes for a lot of gags, especially in the second episode and the first one. Third didn't have it, I guess. That's, they cannot die, but so they can go die and go suffer like a lot of crazy, painful stuff, but they cannot die. But yeah, and okay, so first episode. We got like introduction to the whole world. Second episode, we got more of one character. Third, we got more of the other character. And I really like this approach. I don't know how long is this series. I mean, I guess there's only one season by now, but how long will it be? Is this the end? But I really like this Bungo Stray Dogs approach. I thought that, okay, because Bungo Stray Dogs also had like first season, one episode, one character. It really feels well at pace, but I think that's besides that, on the second episode we get more about our semi-protagonist, let's say. When we get focused episode on someone, we probably are saying goodbye to them at the end of this episode. At least those are my feels after the third episode. And we said goodbye to the best girl. Why the best girl? Because she was a musician girl. So musician girl. She was simply a musician. So that was the best girl for me. And it's really sad that we said goodbye to her. But man, it looked cool. I mean, the third episode was more. I want to mostly talk about the third episode. Like you can. Oh yeah. So obviously also didn't explain the premise really well. There's also an angel that they fight. She's said to be an angel. She's basically I don't know if she is an angel. I don't know if we don't know a lot of. I don't know a lot of stuff. But okay, let's say what I was really liked, because at the end of the third episode, I assume that you've watched it and know what I'm talking about. So the cool girl with pink red hair, whatever, disappeared, and I was like, ooh, that was the moment, because it hit before, it hit. I mean, this episode generally hit hard in terms of her backstory and all. It was really cool, cute. Got me feeling. I guess I was crying again. Never mind. But the moment like she disappeared, I was like, ooh. That was the moment where something clear, like, that is better done quite well. And this may be hidden harder, so I will be not able to watch it again. I thought because of the nature of it, it will be lighthearted. I don't know. I just didn't think that it could be as heavy. I still don't think it. It may be as heavy as Bungo Stray Dogs and Link Click, but I don't know. But she disappeared, and I was like, okay, so that's maybe cool. So I've got this theory. Firstly, also the other cool thing, because there was the credits rolled, and I haven't watched the credits in the first and the second one. I mean, the first you don't have animation to be honest, but in the second one, um, they well like there was this character, this semi-protagonist, this girl, the main girl, and there were the rest appearing slowly, and I just skipped it. I was like, okay, let's get to the next one. But here I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this, and I watched it, and they showed the main cast, but without the girl that we lost in the pink hair, and so she just like disappeared, and she disappeared also from the ending sequence. And the characters that were introduced in this episode were there. So I came back to the second episode and came back to first. So that's why I know that there wasn't any sequence. But I came back to first and the second, and so in the second there was a sequence, and there was the girl with pink hair, and there weren't people with that we met, for example, in this episode. So I will be keeping track on, because that is a really cool detail that I didn't have to do. And I'm still curious about opening. Does opening also change? Because I was skipping the opening. So I will be keeping track of that in the next episode. And there's a small detail, but I love it. So yeah, the girl is missing, and I mentioned it. That's so lovely. And she was also said to give up. No, not give up, but accept her fate. And oh my, it can be so. I mean, it seems to be so philosophical, or at least like symbolism on so many ways. Because I don't know yet how it will look like, but I've had so many theories. For example, so okay, they died all and had tragic lives, let's say. So they go here before. Because basically, I was thinking like, okay, so this is, I don't know, some kind of limbo or something. This is the place where they go after that. Like, what are they doing? Because all this chasing angels seemed at the beginning like that is meaningless. And I thought, okay, she's only here to give them the reason while they are here, or are they here forever? Why? How long would they be here? So many questions. But I thought, okay, this is meaningless, and she's there so that they can have a reason, and that's the only reason for her being here. And maybe that's still the case, so that they have some reason to be there. I don't know. But I see that now that, okay, they maybe are here because they've got these bad lives as they as children and the teenagers, I mean, and they died, and now they are here so that they can like get back for what they wanted. And once they get satisfied, get what they were missing, but the deepest dreams, desires, they are free to go to the next life, because this life, like this spirit, is free now. Because again, the pink red hair, the musician girl, all she wanted was this career, to play her songs, to have this life what she wanted, and to inspire someone the same way that she was inspired. And she got all of it in the end, because she was able to play her songs. She was able to play her like really meaningful song on this guitar of hers. So that is also checked. She got her band, and she also inspired a new person to go in the same direction as we have this little girl that was putting up the posters. So it's really cool, and it would be really painful probably and cool to see if this is the case, that in the next episode, like, we'll be meeting someone, we'll know the desires that they couldn't realize. And I am maybe talking like total gibberish. It is true. It isn't. It may turn out not to be true, but I don't. That's cool about speculating when you not know what will happen. We may like know what was the backstory of someone. It was their desires, and they like realize it, and then they go off. And I think that if that's the case, this works. They don't know that this works this way with the obliteration. They just assume someone gets obliterated. I don't think they get obliterated. I think they like they fulfill their dreams and desires that they couldn't before, and they are free to go. And it seems really cool and hopeful. So that's something that okay, it may not work this way. Because there's also, because we don't know, because there's also the thing that she said that she accepted her fate. And that is the sadder option that they are considered. That's, okay, that's the meaning. They are trying to, because there was countless of times said that they are trying to define God. And on the other hand, like, it cannot be what I said before, but on the other hand, it could be like, they are really trying to defy God. For example, like, everything is against them, and they are trying to fight back. They are trying to do what they want anyway. She was trying to do what she wanted anyway, and she got a moment of weakness, and she gave up on it. She thought, okay, maybe I cannot achieve everything I wanted. Maybe her dreams were bigger and she didn't complete her desires. And she thought, okay, that she couldn't do it. And that is why she disappeared, because she gave up on herself. And that would be the sadder version, really sadder version. But also, that would have cool symbols and meaning that they are really opposing God and they're fighting for the desires, and whether they can realize it or not. But then, I don't know, like, what would be winning there? Because in the first scenario that I've talked about, the winning will be like they complete their desires and everything. So the whole place is built for them so that they can complete these desires in a quite friendly environment, let's say. I mean, the death traps are set by them, so that is a friendly environment. They have the school, they have everything. So that is a quite cool limb, but it's quite friendly. It allows you to complete your desires. You don't have any parents around there, or like a lot of adults that in most cases were the reason for their misfortune, let's say. I mean, in one case, in the musician girl, it was parents. In the main girl, it was some criminals, which also were adults, as judging by their posture and all this stuff. So, the high school, quite self place, they are able to realize their dreams. So, I don't know. I'm really interested. I'm really curious whether one or the other theory of mine will be the case. Maybe something between. Maybe something completely else. But I hope I'm gonna get disappointed. And the ending sequence really got, like, I'm so invested in, because they look so happy on the ending sequence. Now imagine that, for example, if it turns worse, that there's the worst scenario, or maybe even worse than I said, like, because they look happy and all as they appear, and like, they will be, let's say, episode 7 or 8, they will be devastated. They will be devastated as they appear, and there's like, I don't know, let's say, how much is there? Maybe 15, somewhere around 15 there, and there's like 7. There's more, half less of them. They're all sad, destroyed, because the stuff that is going on, like, I don't know. That would be so cool if not only the amount of them changes and who is their changes, but also their mimic. The face expression, the way they stand, their posture, their stance, their poses. That would be so cool. There's so much potential. There's such a simple ending sequence, but it's so cool. And I love it. And I also am looking forward to watching if the opening sequence will change. Now, like, yes, the best things about it for me are a simple ending sequence and opening sequence by now. I'm one of the best. The story is also great. But opening and ending really got me, really great. But yeah, okay, I guess I'm going to watch it. I am so excited. I guess I've said everything I wanted, or at least most of it. So one theory, they complete their desires and they are free to go off to reincarnate into another being, species, or whatever they get. Maybe they get into some other place. I don't know how this works. I don't know. So many questions. And the other, they give up on it, and that is a metaphor of 3 opposing gods, and that they give up on him. So their stuff, like, they are off. So they give up on themselves and they die. Like, they died, but their spirits didn't die, so they live on and they can get up. They can still rise back to the life and then they die. Or maybe it's some, I don't know, weird coma stuff, that they are still alive, that they are still or maybe they're all in coma. They're all in coma, one big coma world. And you know, like, this girl actually passed away because she gave up on her dreams, and you know, she passed away from the coma. But they are all in coma, and you know, if someone completes the 80 hours, they get to wake up. I mean, this video, I'm really looking forward to how this video will stand out in terms of what actually is going on in this series. Okay, so now bye. I'm going to go and watch episode 4. I hope you have a good day, and I mean, I'm sorry this video is so long, but I assume if someone is really passionate about this series, it probably must be cool, like knowing what happens and looking some random dudes trying to speculate what will happen. At least it was enjoyable. At least I hope it was enjoyable for you, and I didn't waste your time. And it was quite cool entertainment and make you smile. I hope you are smiling right now watching it. If not, I'm very sorry. Bye. Have a good day.